Hey guys, Ventum here, welcome back to my channel, and sorry but my stream actually cut off short and I don't know why, but I'm back now. And I want to address something like I said that needs to be addressed. Warframe ephemeras, are they even worth getting and grinding for? Is it even, does it matter? Is it even like worth it? That's what I want to talk about today. And yeah, if you guys don't already know what an ephemera is, it's basically an effect that you can have for your character, and it is a cosmetic essentially. So as you see when I walk around, there is an effect. And now I am currently wearing the Eidolon ephemera, and so it kind of has the Eidolon effects on it. So I'm going to tell you guys how you can get some of these ephemeras, and are they even worth getting, because this is honestly just crazy, man. Like, some of these ephemeras are so hard to get. And when I mean they're hard to get, they are hard to get. You are probably not going to get these for a little while hard to get. That's what I mean. So first I want to talk about the main one that I have been grinding to get for the past like 4 weeks, maybe a month, and I still haven't been able to get it. And the ephemera I'm referring to is the smoking body ephemera. Now currently there are, I'd say, about 10 ephemeras in the entire game right now, and are any of them even worth it? No, none of them are really worth it at all. That's an easy question. So I will say there's 2 ephemeras in the entire game that are worth getting, in my opinion, that are worth getting. And those 2 are the smoking body ephemera and the Eidolon ephemera. One reason why the Eidolon ephemera is worth getting is because it's super easy to get. Okay, like, it is insanely easy to get the Eidolon ephemera. So go grab it off of Nightwave, and you can have that bad boy. Now, all the other ephemeras in the game look absolutely horrible. Like, you can barely even notice effects when you're walking around, and if they are effects, they look really stupid. So the smoking body ephemera, in my opinion, is the best looking one in the game, because you can really make your character look evil if you're going for that kind of look. You can really do some nice frame builds with smoking body ephemera. So I want to talk about how to get it, and is it even worth grinding for, because this is just insane. This is not even, it's gotten to a point where it's not even fun to even get anymore. You know, when I first heard of it, I was like, yes, something new I can grind for. And now I'm like, no, I don't want it. So anyway, this is how you get the sorry, not Eidolon ephemera. This is how you get the smoking body ephemera. And if you guys don't know what it looks like, you guys can actually DM somebody. And this is just a little kind of cheat, I guess you can do. Oh, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. So you can type this in right here. So you're gonna do parentheses and then type in smoking body ephemera. So you guys will see in the chat here in a second. This is actually a little cheat you can do if you want to see what it would look like on your frame. So boom, type that in, and you basically can click on it, and there it is, the smoking body ephemera. So it's insanely good looking. So how do you get it? Is the smoking body ephemera even worth it? And to that I have to say, probably not worth it. It's probably not worth it, okay? But anyway, if you guys want to know how to get it, this is all you have to do, okay? So first, you're going to press options, and then you're going to go to your account name, and under your account name it says show profile. you're going to click Show Profile, and you're going to go under the section that says Marked for Death By, and if it says Stalker, if the Stalker is under here, then that means you're good. You don't have to do the step I'm about to tell you. But if you don't have Stalker there, this is what you're going to have to do. You essentially have to get marked for death by the Stalker. Now, that's the very first step. You have about a 85% chance to get marked for death by the Stalker. This is the easiest step of the entire process, by the way. This is the easiest step of getting the smoking ephemera. So what you do is, this is my favorite mission. You're going to do the mission Themisto on Jupiter. And you're going to kill Alavi. Make sure you're the one who actually kills Alavi. And usually, you will get this message when you're done. So you'll go to communication and then inbox. And after you're done extracting, it's going to have a little red and black character. That is actually Stalker or Shadow Stalker, depending on if you've completed the quest. And then it says your actions have consequences. So that means that you're now marked for death by the Stalker. That's the very first step to getting the smoking body ephemera. Now, this step is insanely hard to do. And this is, unfortunately, you can't control this, okay? This is just pure luck. But basically, you have about a 1.5% chance of this even happening. But you actually have to get the Stalker to spawn in. Now, is there any way to do this? No. There's only one way you can get a 100% guarantee for the Stalker to spawn in every time, and that is actually by Stalker beacons. And the way you achieve Stalker beacons, or the way you can actually get those, is by waiting for Barrow Katir to be there. And when Barrow Katir is at the relay, Barrow Katir has a chance of selling the Stalker beacons. Now, if you want to actually build some Stalker beacons and make those, that's 125,000 credits and 200 ducats for each Stalker beacon you purchase. So they are not cheap. They are not cheap one bit. They are very expensive. But I'm trying to show you guys how to do it without Stalker beacons. So, if you already have Stalker beacons, then lucky you, you don't have to wait for luck. Now, if you don't have any Stalker beacons like I do, then you have to get the Stalker to actually spawn in. And like I said, it's just by pure luck. The best way to do it is by running Hydron, which is a mission on Sedna for XP farming. If you guys don't know, I'll show you guys real quick. Sedna, Hydron is right here. It's an insanely good mission. And that is the only mission, unfortunately. Oh, no, not the only mission, sorry. That is one of the only missions that the Stalker spawns in. And there is tons of other missions the Stalker can spawn in, but that is the one I usually have Stalker spawn in the most. That's the mission I play the most. So, anyway, the next step is to kill the Stalker. Now, once again, you're going to have luck on your side. You're going to have to be really lucky. I'm telling y'all, if you guys are going to get the smoking body ephemera, you are going to have to be very, very, very lucky, okay? So for one, you kill the Stalker, and it has a chance to drop the smoking body ephemera, okay? A chance to drop it. Now, unfortunately, it's a silver item, which means that it's up there in rarity, and as you see, it's one of the top silver. It's almost a golden rarity item. So the chance of you getting this, I think somebody said this is about a 5% drop chance. Now, if you want to improve your chances, I don't know 100% if this works or not, but if you guys have on a resource drop chance booster, I think I heard there's a rumor that you have a chance of getting more rare items from the Stalker if you have a resource drop chance booster. Not a resource booster, a resource drop chance booster, okay? So equip one of those if you really want. If you have Stalker beacons, buy some of those because they might help you out. So now, if you're lucky enough, if you're one of the luckiest people to actually get the Smoking Body Ephemera, how do you build it, okay? I don't have the blueprint yet. I've been grinding. Like you guys have noted, I've been grinding for 4 weeks to get this thing. And I've went through about probably 10 Stalkers by now. And what do I always get? I get the Dread. I always get the Dread. That's the one thing I get. So if you're lucky enough to have it, if you're lucky enough to get the Smoking Body Ephemera, let's talk about what you have to do to build it. So there's 4 things that you have to have. One is 30 Orokin cells. That's a lot of Orokin cells. You have to have 1 million credits. You have to have an Ash system. And you also have to have 1 Vitus Essence. That is incredibly expensive. And if you guys want to know an expensive item, that would be the Paracesis. And is the Ephemera harder to get than the Paracesis? 100%. So that's a lot of stuff right there. That's going to be a lot of grinding. So a lot of you guys might not even know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to tell you guys how to get these items. For one, the way you get Orokin cells, that's the easiest item to get, by the way. The way to get Orokin cells is farming, I think it's Saturn's boss. Yeah, here it is. You're going to put a resource booster on, and you're going to fight Teths. Teths. And you should have Orokin cells spawn all the time down there. I think. Is this... Wait. Which planet is it? I thought it was this one. You can't get Orokin cells here. Is it Saturn? I'm pretty sure it's Saturn. Yeah, Orokin cells. So yeah, fight Teths on Saturn. Now, once again, let's talk about another thing that you have to get luck. How do we get the Ash systems? Well, if you guys don't know what a Manic is a type of Grineer that only spawns in certain missions, and there's only a chance for the Manics to spawn. So once again, you have to have even more luck on your side for the Manics to spawn in. And what happens when you have the Manics? You have to kill them. And guess what? You also have to have even more luck to get the Ash systems, because you have a chance to get the Neurotopics, the Blueprint, the Chassis, and the... Yeah, that's it. So, you have to get... so this is the mission you want to run for Manic farming if you're trying to get the Ash systems. You go on Neptune, and you're going to do Yrsa on Neptune. This is what I've heard is like our best mission. I also know you can get Manics to spawn in from helping Clem. Okay, so let's say you finally have the Ash systems and the Orokin cells. Now, you have to get 1 million credits. Now, you guys probably, if you guys have the Ephemera, you guys should have the credits already. But if you guys don't know, this is... Just run this, the Index Endurance. This is the best one right here to get credit farming. Now, the last thing is the Vitus Essence. 1 Vitus Essence. Now, what do you have to do to get a Vitus Essence? So, first, you have to unlock Arbitrations, which if you guys don't know how to unlock Arbitrations, well, guess what? That means you have to complete every single mission on the entire star chart. I'm pretty sure you have to have a dojo as well, but you have to do every mission on the D-Relict, you have to do every Kuva Fortress mission, in every mission on every other planet, including quest missions on the star chart. Every mission in the game. Now, once when you do that, you will unlock a thing called Arbitrations. It's in the Strata Relay at the, the Arbiters of Hexus faction. You guys can find it there. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, watch my syndicate standings video, and I explain it. So, once when you unlock arbitrations, you have a chance to have a mission that gives you a Vitus Essence. And once when you have all of those items, you can finally build it. But wait, it gets even better. You have to wait 72 hours before you can even use it. Digital Extremes. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? DE is going insane over these ephemeras. And do I think it's worth it? No. It's not. I've probably explained to you for about 10 minutes, and that's me explaining everything how to get it. That's 10 minutes. You guys actually have to perform that. Now, I'm sorry, but if you're just like the luckiest person in the world, and you obviously get the ephemera first try, and you'd have no issues, you're obviously going to be like, it's worth it. But if you're like me and everybody else in the community can't get these things, it's going to be impossible to get. So I'm very sorry, but I don't know, man. The DE is going crazy over these ephemeras, and they are so expensive. Like, I just can't believe it, man. That's a lot of stuff. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.